It's interesting that some YouTube videos have updated Plato's Allegory of the Cave to be an allegory of the movie theater. I think it's a useful update. On occasions while watching a film in a movie theater, I become so engrossed in the story that I begin to identify with the main character until the main character makes a mistake that is embarrassing or deeply troubling or even life-threatening. Or, through no fault of his or her own, the situation surrounding the main character becomes dangerous. At which point, I have the luxury of disengaging myself from this close identification with the main character and can take comfort that I'm not the person on screen who is so close to disaster. Instead, I'm a person sitting safely in a movie theater. And I know this because in the dim light, I can make out some of the features of the inside of the theater. The walls, the seats, the aisles, the other movie patrons. I can see sound speakers on the walls, and I can recognize that the sounds of the movie are coming from those speakers and not directly from the characters and the action on screen. I can turn around and see light coming from the projection booth. I can see exit signs located above several doors, and I know that when the movie is over, I'll be leaving the theater through one of those doors. In a similar way, I have come to realize that whatever it is that I am not this dying animal, as Yeats calls it, whose image you are seeing and whose voice you are hearing. It has become obvious to me that I am inside a theater and am intimately connected to this dying animal through an interactive video, which projects not only video and audio, but also taste, touch, smell, pain, pleasure, and emotions. I say that this has become obvious to me because I am able to discern some of the features of the theater that I am inside. One feature of this theater is that sound is not coming directly from the characters and the action of the video that I'm watching, but is coming from an area above and behind me in this theater, just as Plato's Allegory of the Cave suggests. This is easy to demonstrate by listening with a set of headphones to either synthesized music or music which has been recorded in a sound studio. Using headphones, I perceive the sound of the music is quite clearly coming from an area above and behind me. A second feature of this theater is that the sensations of taste, touch, smell, pain, pleasure, and emotions are also coming from that very same area of the theater as is the sound, above and behind me. being able to recognize these features of the theater that I'm inside suggests very strongly that I'm not the dying animal who is the main character of this interactive video that I'm watching, and allows me to disengage from closely identifying with the main character. Being able to distance myself from the main character of this interactive video allows me greater freedom of choice, not just the choices recommended by the interactive video, and also hints at interesting possibilities as to what it is I might be and what the future may hold for me. I do not know exactly what it is that I am, but I have some very clear indications of what I am not. I would not be surprised to discover, if and when I'm allowed to leave this theater, that the exit is located directly behind me, as was the case in Plato's Allegory of the Cave. It may be that ages ago someone sent out helpful information that eventually became incorporated in Plato's Allegory. But that speculation aside, the simple fact that I could receive relevant information through the interactive video that I'm watching suggests that there may be others who are going through an experience similar to mine, with whom it might be possible to communicate. So I felt obligated to send out this present message in the off chance that it might help someone.